Back on Big Ten today. And yeah, one of the great stories this season has been that Illini defense. Aaron Henry's group, a big reason why. They're 3-0, ranked 24th in the nation. They forced 9 turnovers in 3 games. 4 of those takeaways coming courtesy of Xavier Scott. He spoke with our Kylan Mills about what's been going right so far and what we should expect Friday night in Lincoln.
Xavier, appreciate you joining us. What class did you just get out of? You got to fill us in.
I just got out of my communications class. I'm taking a little speech class, so I perform and I talk in front of class a lot, though. So it just helped me, interviews and stuff like this.
Okay, then this will be a good test of how you're doing in speech class here on the Big Ten Network. Let's start off with how your Illinois team has played as of late, off to a 3-0 start for the first time since 2011. You've been on campus for a couple of seasons. What feels different about this year's squad?
I just feel like we're just more of a connected unit. We all, believing in the same thing, going into each and every weekend, and we just see the growth of, just each individual on both sides of offense and defense. And, we just taking advantage of that. And, we just getting prepared for every game, and just trying to stay 1-0 each and every week.
We got to talk about your play in particular. You just had your 3rd interception in 2 weeks. Looking at your stat sheet from that game against Kansas is absolutely ridiculous. What is it that's allowed you to read defenses so well and make those big plays right now?
Yeah, I just try to prepare for, each and every game as much as possible, just reading, just splits and, just how the receivers, just play and just, come off the ball. But, I just, was blessed with a lot of opportunities, that game. And, Coach Henry put me in, some great positions to, make plays on the ball. And, I feel like, that was just my game. And we knew that it was a rematch game from last year. And, we just came out and played hard. And I was just able to, capitalize on every opportunity I had, out there on the field.
You were fantastic in that game. It was so much fun to watch. Now, some important context about how you're playing right now is the fact that you missed most of the offseason recovering from a right knee surgery. You didn't get to play in spring ball, which is typically a critical time for players to develop. How were you able to better yourself during that time?
Yeah, I just stayed connected with the guys. A lot of young guys got an opportunity, just play in spring and, be out there in the field. And I was just wanted to be the best, coach out there to those guys. I was very active on the sideline and just taking mental reps, just not just sitting on the sideline, just watching the practice, but actually thinking, if I was in this, what would I do? And, just being that help to those young guys out there.
Let's shift now to the Nebraska game coming up this weekend, a huge one for your Illinois squad. The Huskers also 3-0. Their 5-star quarterback has been really good so far. They've got the run game going. As a defense, how do you try to slow them down?
Yeah, they definitely oppose some good offense. They're, like you said, the quarterback. He's a young quarterback, but he played older than what he is, and just as much as we have to play them, they have to play us. But we just looking at what they do basically offensively and just try to minimize those opportunities for them and, come out victorious on Friday night.
You also get to play against your offense day in and day out in practice. And I'll tell you what, quarterback Luke Altmaier seems to have made a major step forward this season. He's got weapons around him. What sticks out to you about your offense's play to this point in the season?
Yeah, like you said, we got some weapons from the running back to the receivers. Those guys been playing very well too on that side of the ball, and just playing those guys throughout the offseason, just prepared us for these upcoming opportunities. So we'll be ready.
Also important to point out, you've played the last couple of weeks at home. You are going to be going into a very hostile road environment. Packed stands at Memorial Stadium, under the lights, a nationally televised game. How does your team try to manage that atmosphere and environment?
Yeah, so throughout practice, you get a little crowd noise out there for the offense, but I was actually there for the 2022 season when we played Nebraska at Nebraska. It was pretty loud though, but I wasn't playing, but I got to, at least see how it is in Nebraska. And then now I'm getting an opportunity to play in 2024 here. So I'm very excited, we ready, we prepared, but, our coaches do a very good job throughout the week, preparing us for these type of situations, with the loud crowd and just the crowd noise throughout practice.
What has been the message from your coaches as this week has gone on?
Just play Illinois football. We know what brand of football we want to play, and if we stay true to ourselves, it won't be no team out there, that'll hold us. We just hold ourselves back, with mistakes and mental errors. So if we try to minimize those as much as possible, we have a great chance of winning this football game.
You told me the secret for you to get ready for games is to talk to your dad to help get your mind right. I got to know, what's the pep talk that he's been giving you for you to play this way through the first 3 weeks? And what do you think it's going to be going into this weekend?
Yeah, he just always, tell me to be me. Like he always tell me, been doing this since a very young age, and just staying true to yourself. And sometimes it doesn't even be about football. Sometimes we just talk about life in general and just about, my little brother, just talking about my little brother sometimes just give me motivation and, just the comfort to go out there and, and play harder. Just knowing, and he just tell me that, the people back home is also just watching me and just very excited for me to play. Like he told me not too long ago, he's like, everybody's going to be watching this Friday night game, coming out versus Nebraska. So I'm very excited and just ready to play.
Before I let you go, what's the best piece of advice Dad has ever given you?
The best?
The best.
The best. Oh,
Testing your improv skills here from your speech class.
Yeah, like I always said before, just being me. He always tell me, just being me. You are, like, one, I could really say, you ready for this moment. There it goes right there. You're ready for this moment. He always tell me, like, you're ready for this moment. And then, I just take that and apply it on the field and, just try to produce.
Being ready for the moment. Great advice from Dad. Well, Xavier, we really appreciate the time. Best of luck on Friday night. Look forward to seeing you under the lights.
All right, thanks so much.